Hey guys, Jeff Giberman here, and I wanted to share with you guys how easy it is to make whole foods-based smoothies. In our culture, we're always really busy. It's kind of hard to get all those meals and snacks in there we might need for our body to have the energy it needs to get through its day. But whole food smoothies is a really great way to get some balanced nutrition in. So I wanted to share one of my favorite smoothie recipes. So what is a whole foods-based smoothie? Well, your whole foods-based smoothie is going to have a fat source, a protein source, a carbohydrate source, and some fiber, ideally. We're taking whole foods and we're putting it into the blender, but these types of smoothies are a lot less processed than some alternatives. So they have a lot of good phytochemicals and some extra nutrients in there that your body needs. So a banana is a necessity, I think, for every smoothie because it really helps with the consistency. So I always start any smoothie I make with a banana. And what I'm going to be using to make my smoothie today is the Ninja Bullet. I'm not sure if you guys have heard or seen of that, but now there's a few different blenders where it's just individual serving. So you can just fill the cup up and then screw the lid on and then blend it. So I'll show you guys how that works. It's super easy because when you're done, you could just put some, you dump it into a cup and then you could just put some soap in here and then put it back on the blender, and that cleans it for you, and then you just rinse it out, and it's super easy. So I start with my banana, and then I love frozen blueberries and shakes. That's like my favorite frozen fruit is blueberries. So I kind of pour some blueberries in there, about a half a cup. You can also use frozen bananas in smoothies, but if you use frozen bananas, I recommend that you use fresh fruit. It just kind of helps with the consistency. And I've been really messing around with smoothie recipes for a while, and what's so great about them is that they're so flexible. So each time you make it, you can kind of change the ratio of the ingredients a little bit to kind of see, what consistency or flavors might change when you do that. So I got my raw banana and then about half a cup of frozen blueberries, and then I cover that with whole milk up until where the frozen blueberries are. And then I add some almond coconut blend silk. This is honestly just something my sister got that I steal from her. But I just add that for a little bit of a different flavor and texture. Also, note that if you're adding milk to your smoothie, the milk's already got a portion of the protein that you would need in there. But I also use a scoop of protein powder to add just a little bit more flavor and a little bit more protein. It's not really necessary to use a bunch of milk and a bunch of protein powder because your body can only process so much protein at one time. That number is kind of dependent on your age and your sex and your height. But, most people can't process more than 30 grams of protein at a time. So there's no point in putting more than that in your shake. Then what I do is I take coconut oil, which is my fat source, and I usually put like a 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon in there, and then I'll add that. And then today I'm going to use chocolate. So the different protein powders are different flavors. I have one that's French vanilla. There's unflavored ones if you want the flavor of the fruits to come through. But when you add chocolate with the berries, it just kind of adds a really rich, fruity texture and flavor to the shake. So I use like half a scoop to 3/4 scoop of the protein powder because I already got some protein in from the whole milk I put in there. And then the easy part is screwing my little lid on and blending it. I'll be right back. Easy enough, done in about 5 seconds for the blending. And then what I do is I take a cup, and I pour my smoothie in, and I feel like the only way to drink a smoothie correctly is with a straw. So I add it to my cup and add the straw. This is one of my favorite smoothies. I have it at least every other day. It's, can be looked at as a small meal replacement or maybe a snack replacement, just to make sure that I'm consistently eating throughout the day and giving my body the energy that it needs. If you have any questions or comments, please write below. And if you'd like me to make any other meal prep or snack videos in the future or have any ideas for me, please also comment below. Thanks for watching.